here and here. It's kind of tight, but you got to use a lot of muscles. And then this right here is the cord that you're going to pull out and connect to the other connector. I'll show you after I disconnect it. Just push a tab in the back, and just the piece that comes off just plugs right in. It's just to cap it off. It's all it's there. It's garbage once you take it off. And then that's what the cable looks like, which is where you'll plug in the new door sill. So now you're going to want to take the sill off. It's not too hard. I like this tool with a piece of wood, gives you leverage. Just pops right up. Do it here. And again here. There you go. Then you should be able to pull it up with the rest of your hands. This came off probably from, no, off the old one. So this popped off. It probably goes in here. There it goes. Yeah, it's a piece for that cover that goes here. All right, so the new door sill is here. I'm gonna just connect this cord into that. Right when you connect it, you can't really tell with the lighting here, but it is lit up. Lined up the little holes, clips into the holes. Now I'm gonna push down. And you got to use a lot of force. And you'll see it's on. So now we just put these back on. And that's it. That one's back on. I'm gonna leave this one off for now because sometimes that extra slack actually helps you in the front. So now we will show you how to do the front. All right, we're working on the front. We're gonna take this panel off and take this panel off. Not completely. And we'll pop this off. So similar to the back, you're gonna need a pry tool. Just pops up. I might actually buy another one of these because it's kind of scratched, but for now it's fine. There we go. I mean, technically this one doesn't even need to come off completely, so I might try to just leave it right there because the power cord's going to be in the back. You just need a little bit of room to be able to get the door sill underneath it. Let's try to pry tool. Okay, got up a little bit. There we go. And this you have to take off, not completely, but a lot to get to that cord, because there's not a ton of slack. See, you can see the cord's already in there, right there. All right, so I'm gonna see if that's enough room for me to play with. I'm gonna put the phone down for a minute to try to grab that cord. Actually, no, I'm not gonna grab the cord yet. I'm gonna pop off the door sill first. Go. There we go. Should be enough. Pop it out. That one's the old one. So now you'll see it's always really dirty in there. It's crazy. All right, so you can see there's the power. Can't really see it, but it's clipped down. So that's where this tool comes into play. I love this tool. You're gonna wanna feed it in there and then pop it up. There you go. You'll see it just unclips. See that? All right, so now we're gonna take this thing off. I don't know what the hell it's called, but you're gonna just push back here in the back where my thumb is, and then pull pull the clip off. So I pulled it off. That's this thing. It just plugs right in there just like a cable would, just like the back. Come on, focus, focus, focus. There we go. So now it's ready to have the cable plugged in from the new door still. So now all you're gonna do is connect this to the cable, pretty basic. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. Okay, so there's the new one. I'm gonna plug this in here. You're gonna hear it clip. That's how you know it's on. And then you'll see when I push it in, you'll see the door sill light up right away. There it goes, lit up. All right, then we'll just push this back on so it's clipped in. Always fun with one hand. Actually, no, those clips are no longer on there because they're on that cover, which is fine. Just tuck it under here, it'll work just as well. All right, then line up your clips on the bottom. Make sure it's underneath the plastic covers. One side. All I did is feed this underneath here so it's under that plastic. I'm gonna do the same here. And then I lined up the clips over the holes. So now I'm gonna push down. Remember, you gotta push kind of hard. And then we'll go in. Okay, this side doesn't feel quite right. So I'm gonna put the phone down, push again. There we go. You probably heard that pop. That went in. So now you can tell it's in. Now we're just putting the door trim pieces back on. And it's really just pushing it right. One second. So I remember, actually, I'm gonna have to pull this whole thing off. I'll explain why in a second. And the way you pull it off is you pull it out like this way. Okay, so you'll see it's off. You got one clip at the top, and then you got these two things at the bottom that go into here. You have to get the bottom in first before you can do the top, which is why we got to take it off. So you'll see, I'm gonna get it lined up. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna get it lined up, and then I'll do the bottom. Let's see if I can set this down here. You can see it. All right, so you'll get it lined up. One thing to note too is when you do the other side, the driver's side, there's a screw you have to take out that's for the hood lift. Okay, so now we're gonna do the bottom first. And when they feel like they're in, just hit the top. And that's it. And you are done. And it's on. And you can barely see it, but it's lit up. Now we gotta do this side. Same thing. Just look for where the clip is. This one's kind of hard. You gotta push it back as hard as you can this way and then down, because you'll see that the green clip has to go into that hole. All right. Okay, let me show you a small trick. What I did is I took my pry tool, probably some metal might be better, and I pushed with this while on the clip while pulling back. And then once I slightly got it in, I pushed down. So it's in there now. I just have to push it down so it clips. And you're done. That's it.